Object!
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you are new and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back again. Comment down below if you know what that is a reference to. If you know Drag Race, you will probably know. But today we have, I'm sorry to be like the bearer of bad news, but it's not a good update today. So it looks like the judge kicked Adam Waldman off of the case. Adam Waldman, which is crazy. So there's an article on Courthouse News here. I'm going to read it out to you, and then I'm just going to kind of comment on my thoughts. So without too much ado, let's get right into it. So it says here, the title, Lawyer for Johnny Depp Kicked Off Case After Press Leaks. It says, on more than one occasion, the judge presiding over the lawsuit between the divorced actors Johnny Depp and Amber Heard has made it clear that he doesn't want the Virginia defamation case tried in the press. Coming off the latest disappointment on that front, Judge Bruce White threw Depp's attorney Adam Waldman off the case on Friday after finding that the lawyer had given the press confidential information covered under a protective order. Waldman was admitted pro hac vice for this case only to Fairfax County Circuit Court in September 2019. That same month, Judge White signed a protective order governing the treatment of Depp and Heard's personal information, which includes passport numbers, phone numbers, and the like, as well as medical records, including psychological conditions, diagnoses, and treatment. Heard had moved for sanctions against the Washington attorney last month, contending that the press leaks happened on at least 2 occasions. She said Waldman was responsible for disseminating audio recordings, surveillance pictures, and declarations from third-party witnesses to websites and Twitter users, leading readers and potential jurors to believe that these declarations are somehow official case documents, which they are not. In court on Friday, Heard's lawyers, Elaine Charlson-Bredehoft of Charlson-Bredehoft and Benjamin Rottenborn of Woods Rogers, accused Waldman of spreading false rumors about their client. White, who was Chief Judge of the 19th Circuit, agreed Friday to revoke Waldman's pro hac vice status. Despite finding that ethical standards were violated, the judge declined to issue a gag order against Waldman. Waldman did not return a request for comment. Brown Rudnick attorney Benjamin Chew has been a mainstay at most hearings for Depp in the Virginia proceedings, and Friday's hearing was no different. Chew contended that the text messages in question were already public domain, and he also accused Heard's lawyers of making their own breaches of the protective order. The suit in Fairfax County Circuit Court has been underway since March 2019, with Depp claiming that Heard defamed him in an op-ed for the Washington Post that described the backlash she faced after speaking out about domestic abuse. Heard filed a counterclaim this past August, accusing Depp or his representatives, the 20-page filing names Waldman specifically, of using social media accounts and text messages to defame her and harm her career. Before the pandemic sidelined the case, Depp and Heard had each testified in London earlier this year about separate libel claims that Depp is pursuing against a UK tabloid that had reported on Heard's claims that Depp abused her. The pair met while filming the 2011 comedy Rum Diary, married in 2015 and divorced 2 years later. Depp, 57, is best known for anchoring the Pirates of the Caribbean film series, while Heard, 34, starred in the blockbuster Aquaman. And that's it for the article. Now, for my thoughts. I actually did mention, I think it was in a live stream, that, while I definitely see where Adam's coming from, obviously, because I'm obviously team, Johnny in the situation. At the end of the day, I am here for the truth. I'm interested in what the truth is, and because I think that Johnny is telling the truth. That is why I'm siding with him. Not because I'm a fan or anything like that. I'm interested in the truth. And to be completely honest with you, a lot of channels that are covering this case, I feel like they're a little bit too biased onto the side of Johnny, whereas, you know, they don't point out from kind of an unbiased standpoint. You know, just because you're Team Johnny doesn't mean that you can't see when his side, you know, kind of fucks up or does things that might jeopardize their side of it, if that makes sense. So that's what the law is about, right? And you have to learn in law to think from both sides. And you have to behave in a certain way, because if not, you give the other side room to make an objection or something. So you have to conduct yourself in a certain manner. So that being said, I did think that sometimes, you know, Adam Waldman took it a little bit too far. I mean, I personally have never heard of lawyers tweeting about ongoing cases, and it is, I don't know if the word's unethical, but it's definitely not kosher, you know, it's not normal. So I could see why the judge would have a problem with it. It's something I've never seen or heard of. I do know that at the end of the day, this is more so about clearing his name in terms of the public, so I can see the reasoning behind it. But also, by doing so to that extent, he could potentially jeopardize Johnny's case. I mean, I don't necessarily think so. He can always dictate, just like he did in the UK case, dictate or tell, you know, the other lawyer what to do. I don't know if this means that, you know, Adam Waldman can't be there, if Adam Waldman, you know, can't give direction. They didn't give him a gag order, so I think that means that he is able to be there. I don't know, I'm not sure about that. But I know that he did post the declaration of Jennifer Howell to his Twitter. So I think there was definitely smarter ways that he could have gone about it. I mean, he could have used a third party or something to kind of leak this information or pass it on. There's better ways that he could have gone about it. But at the end of the day, he did help change the public perception about Johnny. And maybe at the end of the day, that's really what this is about. But also, if he, in the long term, ends up losing the case because of, you know, moves like this, then it's not good. You know what I mean? So there's definitely better ways that he could have gone about it, but, you know, it is what it is. At least he didn't get a gag order. But it's going to be interesting to see how things move forward. Is Adam Waldman going to be able to attend at the trial and kind of, you know, guide the other lawyer as to what to say and things like that? I don't know what that will look like, and it will be interesting to see. But I think what that means is, in terms of while the trial is ongoing, he wouldn't be able to, I guess, cross-examine anybody or make any closing arguments. So I think it might be similar to what he did during the UK trial, where he's maybe more behind the scenes. You know, I think that might be what will end up happening. But that is definitely a huge blow to Johnny's case. But I know in a lot of ways that Adam Waldman has kind of been 2 steps ahead. So maybe he kind of felt that this would happen, but this was his way of, you know, getting the word out there. Who knows? But I wonder if he's shocked by this, or if he kind of knew what it was going to happen, but it was just for the greater good. I'm not sure. But definitely there was a lot of leaking on Amber's side as well, I think. I mean, at least in the divorce case, there's not much that she can really leak now in terms of a defense or anything. What she's basically given up all her cards. You know, I don't think she has really any aces in her hole left. So we'll see. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit of a blow, because it would have been interesting to see what would have happened if Adam can cross-examine Amber or all these things, because that's honestly what we were all waiting for. Just because I'm not from America, I don't exactly know Virginia, how it works. Can they appeal this decision? I'm not sure. So we'll have to see how this plays out, but I guess it's another win for Amber's side, and some might say that it's kind of a little bit of a big win, to be honest with you, because, you know, Adam is kind of like the Rottweiler in Johnny's corner, and I get that they're friends and things like that, so he wants to really go to bat for Johnny, but I don't know. I really wish things played out differently, but what can we do? It is what it is. Hopefully there's a way that they can try to appeal this, or down the road change that. Maybe there's some kind of case law. I don't know. But for now, this is what it is. It's really unfortunate. But on the bright side, he didn't get a gag order. So we'll see what happens with that. And as always, I'll keep you updated. I have another video coming shortly as well, because there was another update and I've just decided to kind of split those up. So there will be another video coming shortly as well. I'm not quite sure when, maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But depends when I get around to it. Maybe I'll spread it out. But yeah, so comment down below. Let me know what you think. It is what it is. It really sucks. I wish that wasn't the case. But that's why I kind of said, like, ooh, it's not really the best move, you know? And it turned around to bite him in the butt. But again, we don't know. Adam tends to be 2 steps ahead. So maybe he kind of had an idea this would happen, but it was for the greater good. You know? Who knows? But, yeah, comment down below. What do you think this is going to mean for the trial? Do you think this is bad news? Or do you think that it's just going to end up being like the UK case and everything is still going to go smoothly? I really want to hear your thoughts and your opinions. And yeah, I guess that's it for today's video, and thank you so much for watching. And I just wanted to say thank you guys. I hit 1,300 subscribers. Thank you so much. It really means the world to me that any of you guys care what I have to say and that you're here watching me, and I really like this little community that we have built, and I appreciate each and every single one of you, especially the ones that I always see constantly commenting, and your kind words, your support. You have no idea how much that means to me. It really does. And you guys are just the best. And I hope you guys are all doing well, staying safe, and I hope you all have a good October and have a good Halloween. My place is like super decorated. I love Halloween, my favorite time. But yeah, have a great day, evening, whatever it is for you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.